Real quick before we jump into the video, I was literally in the middle of editing this video when I got the news that Lucasfilm released the claim on the Star Wars fan film that we're about to talk about. So my whole video is shot to shit and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do yet. I was going to say tweet out hashtag sue Disney. Do not tweet that out. If anything, tweet at Lucasfilm and tweet at Star Wars Theory. Congratulations for getting things set right. I'm really happy that someone in authority and someone with power actually did something correct for once. I just needed to put that update in there because when I had made this video, when I was writing this video, this was not the case. And as I am editing it, I just found out that everything's fine now. So kind of undercuts my whole video for Thursday. Either way, it's still a good case study, and it still does affect all of us here on YouTube, so it's still worth watching. Hey guys, it is Mike with Become the Night. I'm not sure how to intro this, so let's just jump into it. The largest Star Wars fan channel on YouTube, they're called Star Wars Theory, made a fan film called Vader: Shards of the Past. For a fan film, this is one of the best I've ever seen. While you can definitely tell it's a fan film, what the f is that? This has by far the best action and conveyance I've ever seen in any Star Wars fan film. If you're a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend you watch it. It is pretty darn cool. But Mike, why are you talking about a stupid Star Wars film? This is a music channel. Because music publishers are awful companies with no morals. But we'll get to that in a second. Star Wars Theory wanted to do this right, so he went directly to Lucasfilm to get permission before making the movie. Hey guys, I have an unhealthy love for your... Whoops. I have an unhealthy love for your franchise. Do you care if I make a Star Wars fan film? Yeah, just follow all these rules and we should be fine. Oh, cool. Okay. I love you. Please don't hurt me. We'll think about it. The two key rules that he was asked to follow was 1, he could not monetize it. 2, he could not crowdfund this film. Essentially, Star Wars Theory paid out of pocket to make this fan film with no direct way of recouping any of his losses. In plain language, this film was purely a labor of love. He released his film on YouTube and got a pretty amazing reception. As of filming this, it has about 7 million views. And a few days ago, we got an update.
Disney and Warner Chappell have just hit the Vader fan film with a claim. So now there will be ads running on it and all the money will be going to them. And they have claimed the video, the whole movie, because there is a piece in there that uses apparently a rendition of the Imperial March. Someone from one of those companies went in there and manually claimed it. And to me, that's just very vindictive. It's very rude. And it's hurtful to say the least, you know.
Following this video, there's been a hell of a backlash online towards Disney. Why? You may ask if you have no sense of decency. Because it's a slap in the face to the creator of this fan film and to the entire community as a whole. Now, if your first argument is, it's the law and they own the intellectual property, you don't understand where laws come from, how we decide what becomes law, and your first appeal to authority is the state. And besides all that philosophizing, you're wrong. 1. Lucasfilm is an arm of Disney. They told Star Wars Theory he could use their intellectual property with certain rules, one of which was no monetization. He got permission from them. 2. The film is his product. He made it. He paid for it. 3. Disney monetized his work when he was told that he could not monetize it himself.
YouTube is my career, and I'm lucky enough to say that. To not monetize something is like you going to work and not getting paid for your job.
Now, without knowing the specifics of their agreement, it is hard to say, but we could be looking at unjust enrichment, business tort, fraud. He was told he wasn't allowed to crowdfund it, so he could sue Disney for the losses in production, which, as he is told to Newsweek, was about $150,000 of his own money. And on top of that, he is entitled to at least a portion of what Disney made from his fan film. Now, I know that he's already stated,
it's not about the money for me. I don't care.
But this is part of a much larger issue. Abuse of copyright claims is not anything new on YouTube or this channel. They don't respect fair use. They do not respect revenue share. Sometimes they will claim videos that have none of the property that they own. Gus Johnson has a great video on this. If you haven't seen it, please go look at that. This lawsuit isn't just about you getting the money you deserve. It's about telling these publishers that they can't push us around any longer. This is about all of us. Every YouTuber I know deals with false copyright claims regularly, including me. But this instance is an even larger slap in the face than usual. The Star Wars fandom is amongst the most intense there is anywhere. Their love for this franchise dwarfs any other that I know of. A fan made what was supposed to be a celebration of this great story, and Disney callously, without warning, decided to make money off of his hard work and passion. By disrespecting Star Wars theory, Disney by proxy disrespected all of us, fans and creators alike. They don't care about the hard work of others, and they don't care about their fans. Now, this is the point where I would have said this is where we need to tweet at Star Wars Theory and a bunch of other legal YouTubers. Besides all the online backlash and just how terrible the PR was and the fact that this was just obviously wrong, I think a big part of why Disney decided to drop it is because they knew that they were in legal danger. And while this story does have a happy ending, and thank goodness it does have a happy ending, there's always going to be more of these battles. We won this battle. There are so many more that we have lost. Copyright is still a huge problem on YouTube. And it just never seems like it's going to be over. We do need to make a change. We do need to find a way of holding these publishers accountable. We as creators need to come together. We have to do something. I've already made a video about this. I was very mad at the time. And at this point, it's just breaking my heart. Not only that, it's breaking all of our banks. We all know they're abusing this so that they can pinch pennies when they already have billions of dollars. I don't know what else to say right now, but I guess I'll see you at the next battle. We have been pushed around and disrespected as YouTube creators for far too long now. We need to take action. YouTube doesn't care. The publishers don't care. We are the only ones who can do something about this. So let's do it.
Disney makes billions of dollars. This is pennies to them. And it just seems that they really don't respect anything.
This has been Mike, the Music Snob.